What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Exodia-Man, and I got
Alex Coffey.
What you did today, Alex?
I went undefeated at locals with pure Zoodiac.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
Oh yeah.
So let's get into the deck profile.
So nice. All right, Cryo because it's at 1.
Right, because that one.
Yeah.
Ram, with tail.
And 2 Thoroughblade. So I want a 3rd Thoroughblade, but my friend was like, "Hey, yeah, I got one at home." And I'm like, "Cool, can you grab that for me?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll grab it for you."
I think I have
a week
an extra
later.
one for you.
Yeah. A week later, he's like, "Oh, I looked through, I don't have it." Right before the tournament, I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" But it worked out anyways.
It worked out.
Having one more zoo would have been better because I had a few games where I just didn't open a zoo, and obviously you just can't play if you don't. But it still worked out fine. So hand traps. This is half the deck. So 2 Bell, 2 DD Crow. I'd play 3 Bell before more DD Crow, but I just only have 2. Same story, but it still put in work. 3 Ash, 3 Valor, 3 Imperm. It's all really good. One thing to make, and I play 3 Phantasme, and one thing to make sure is you should always Imperm before your Phantasme. But yeah, duh. But hey, some people don't.
Yeah, maybe this guy didn't know. Exodia-Man didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm a bad player, bro.
And then I'm playing 2nd, so.
I know that now.
Yeah, now I'm going 2nd. Now you know I'm going 2nd. So these cards are put in so much work.
I need to get me one of these.
Yeah, and what's really cool is I can drop this and then still drop this based off of what they got on the board. So, and then just get rid of their whole field, summon a zoo, and just make a 4-material Zeus, and they're like, "Damn, I got my field wiped, and now I'm staring down a 4-material Zeus. What do? You don't play."
Yes.
All right, and then spells. Gotta get more Zeus. I didn't even see this once today. It's probably because it's misprint. Desires. Saw this so many times today. Multiple desires. I pitched this off of Phantasme twice today. It was actually kind of funny because when you see multiple desires and you can't use them, it's pretty good. 3 Cosmic and a Feather Duster. Just for playing 2nd, go hit the back row and then summon a zoo. Can't do anything. And play 41 and Monster Reborn, because, I mean, why not? It's Monster Reborn.
Somebody has to give you a nice shiny one.
I know, but I've had this one since my childhood, so I got how to keep it.
That's something
It
different.
also comes up in the Tri Brigade literal. You can just summon back their Zoo monster.
Yep. But yeah, so extra deck, only 3 of that you play in the extra deck, and then 2 of the rest of the zoos that you can play that aren't banned. So
No Dragon, yeah. Sapphies.
no dread and no purple. Double Zeus. I've only ever needed 2. A lot of people play 3, but like I have never once had it pop up where I want the 3rd. Even in grind games, it's never come up because you only get to a really grindy game if you're losing. And when you drop 2 Zeuses, you just outright them. 1 Vespanado in case you're like forced to go first, or piercing. I won a game just by piercing this. And F-Zero package. This is the next thing to cut. Didn't summon this once.
Okay.
I initially thought that I could make this with Chalkanine, but you can't because this doesn't special summon itself. It's actually an XZ summon, which, I mean, hey. So it'll get cut. And then 1 Phoenix, just in case like just in case you need to link off the sea monster, and it's just there. And then side deck, 3 Nib, 3 Judgment, 3 Strike, 3 Evenly, 2 Anti-Spell Order. So I put in these. Sometimes depends on what I'm playing against, but I'll put in these and then choose to go first.
Yeah.
And I can just summon a Vespanado and sit on traps. And then these going 2nd depending on what I go against, and if I need to side out any certain hand traps or side out just other random cards. Like say I'm playing against a invoked matchup, I'd prefer to side out Phantasme for Evenly, just because sometimes if they don't get an invoked, my Phantasme is just completely dead. But yeah, so that's the deck.
Any shout outs?
Shout out to John for getting me the alphas.
Yeah.
Still paid him for it, so.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
But yeah.
Deuces.